Kia ora, bros and girls, welcome back to the channel. So this is where the rubber meets the road and you meet the chapter 3 variant 2 bosses. They're all yellow jackets, just different variations of yellow jackets, and the first one is a little bit easier than the other two. They're all going to have limber, which is going to start complicating things, and I think this is the first yellow jacket you meet with limber, which is a little bit annoying because it means your stuns are a little bit less effective. The trick to this fight is taking the hit to kill you and proc the indestructibles before he throws the SP1, and then building as many indestructible charges as possible. The good news with this fight is the SP1 it's not enhanced and it's not unblockable, which means that if you mess up, you can just block it. Now, for some reason, I'm completely noob in this one, and I miss his SP2 evade, which I don't normally do. And then I get power stung here, and he finishes me off with 1% to go. So a little bit annoying. It's not a complete one shot, but that's just because I played noob in that fight. But yeah, the more charges you build right at the start of the fight, the easier that fight's going to be, and the shorter it's going to be. The next fight is also a yellow jacket, but this one is upped a little bit in complexity because now he's got encroaching stun on top of the limber. So what that means is that not only do you not have a lot of chance to stun him, but every 20 seconds you have to throw a special, because if you don't throw a special, you're going to be stunned for 3 seconds. So your options are throw whatever special you can at the time, even if it's into a block, or get stunned for 3 seconds, get hit in the face, and then probably take a special to the face, which will then give you a power sting and also another stun. So it's kind of this fight can go from perfect to really, really bad in a very short amount of time, like in a few seconds. So it's all about just managing that encroaching stun, and that's that gray circle, the third one in. And you've got to keep an eye on that at all times while still trying to evade the SP1 and the SP2, and trying to time your specials. And you're not going to have the luxury of when you throw the specials. So as you can see there, I had to throw the SP2. You're not going to have the luxury of like, oh, which special do I throw? What do I want to do? You just need to make sure that around, just as that circle is coming up to refresh, you are throwing your specials so that you don't get stunned. Apart from that, the limber is not terrible to deal with, and you've dealt with it for a lot of the line in that path, so you should be comfortable with it. The final boss is the most difficult. Probably should say all of these bosses are like 400 to 450,000 life, so they're quite deep in. The final boss is the most annoying one. Now, he's got limber and encroaching stun, a little bit like the previous boss, so it's all about that timing. But now you have also the added risk of an enhanced and unblockable SP1, which means that if you don't evade the SP1, you're screwed. You're basically gonna get power stung and you're gonna die. If you block the SP1 accidentally, or you get clipped, again, you're gonna get stunned or you're gonna die. If encroaching stun hits at the wrong time, you're gonna get stunned for 3 seconds and you're gonna die. So effectively, it's all about kind of like managing and timing everything, trying to push this guy to his SP2 as much as possible. The same kind of strategy with trying to build as many indestructible charges early on in the fight as possible. Try not to get hit with the SP1, or if you get hit with the SP1, it should be through the indestructible time. And then timing your specials, so you're throwing them just the right side of encroaching stun, so you don't get stunned for 3 seconds and take lasers to the face. So I think that was a fairly clean fight. It probably looks easy, but let me assure you, it's far from easy, because you're going to that fight and you have to manage about 3 or 4 different things together at the right time for you to be able to pull that off. But it just shows, it's proof that one thing is like the best questing champ in the game, but also as proof that this guy can't be one shot. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you think that one thing shot was pretty cool, then please leave a comment below or hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, we'll discuss variant 3. We'll start doing a completion guide for that. We're working on that guide very, very soon. So stay tuned, guys. There's more to come. Ka kite anō, bros and girls.